I asked Jeff this question last week because I need someone to get behind me on this idea. He did not he's not with me on this one, but I believe...
Are you doing your...
Yeah, I'm going to do it again right now because I think you reported on this in the summer, not to put words in your mouth, but Jared McCann, is there a possibility that Seattle move on from him by the trade deadline? If you say no, I'll just ask you again in a couple months when we get a little bit closer, and they're going to be rock bottom of the Western Conference at that point.
Is it possible? Yes. He's been in play since last season. I don't know how much. I can't remember how many years he's got left. 1 year, 2 years. I don't know what's one more on this contract. Yeah. Okay. But they tried moving him last season. He was available in the summer. He's available now. Now Seattle, they got the ball rolling, moving Marchment, to Columbus. But they've got other guys also that are on expiring deals that they got to figure out. And it's Jordan Eberle, it's Jaden Schwartz, it's Jamie Alexiak. I think there's another guy, Tolvanen. So they've got to they kind of tip their hat a little bit saying, all right, we're going to start doing this now. And I don't blame them. I think, all things considered, decent return, getting a second and a fourth. Can they keep that going? And they also want to add young pieces. And this is also a team that wants to add, they're not afraid to take a big swing. Yes, McCann's available. I'm not sure exactly what the price tag is, but he's a player from my understanding that they would still be open to moving.
Okay, that's what I wanted to hear. That's good. Go on.
I'm trying to figure out McCann and Alexiak at 50% retained. How can the Oilers, with their $600,000 in projected deadline cap space, how are we going to make that work?
Well, it's easy. Just tell every player you have a no movement clause that they're going to Seattle. Isn't that what we're supposed to do in this scenario? I did actually, though. It's interesting because the Oilers did have interest in Jordan Eberle before he signed that extension in Seattle. Do you think that could maybe reignite again? Would they have interest in him? What is he, 4.75? So maybe some retention, or is that idea out the window?
Seattle should be selling everyone.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, they should. Look, if I'm Edmonton, I'm going to have those conversations. I'm going to see how much they're willing to retain on a deal, and then how that's going to affect the price. I think if they can add another winger to this mix, that's ideal for them. If they can address both, boom, another home run. But whether it's Eberle or Schwartz, who's a little bit interchangeable, who plays the center as well, or Alexiak or whomever, if there's retention, then I think that's music to Stan Bowman's ears right now. I honestly don't know if they've had those conversations, but I would imagine at the very least they've inquired to see A, what's the price, and B, when are you willing to make those types of additional moves?
Yeah. What's up, Nation citizens? If you enjoyed today's episode of Oilers Nation Everyday, make sure you hit the subscribe button here on our YouTube to not miss any of our content. We got you covered, from interviews, insight, analysis, everything you need to stay up to date on everything around the team. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a video.